Here's something scaly. The heaviest person in the world weighs 282 times more than the lightest one. Oops, yeah, I was referring to the other kind of scale, to measure weight. A person's weight changes during the day. On Mars, people will weigh less than on Earth. And how would our lives change if we weighed 1 pound or 1 ounce? Listen here. Light life. Imagine that you weigh just 1 pound. You'd feel very light, but life would become much harder. Tapping likes on photos would take much more than just tapping. You've been scrolling Instagram feed, but it feels like you've run 6 miles on the treadmill. You're tired and want to eat. On average, a person eats 3.3 pounds of food per day, and about 60 tons of food in a lifetime. With your wee little weight, don't rush to fill the fridge, because all you need to stay full all day is a glass of milk and a couple of cornflakes. 1,000 pounds, in turn, will fill you for life. You leave the apartment and take the stairs because the elevator simply won't work if you weigh less than 30 pounds. The weather outside better be warm and without strong wind, otherwise it may blow you away. And if you go with an umbrella, you'll fly like Mary Poppins. Also, you can be knocked over by a cat or dog, or even a pigeon. And you better turn off vibration on your phone. With your mass, it'll be tantamount to a minor earthquake. However, if you do fall, you won't be hurt, because due to the small weight, the pulling force will act differently on you. Yes, you can run faster and jump higher than the Olympic champions. I would advise you to move around the city on wheels, if only because, with such a light weight, your car will consume much less fuel. The pros don't end there. Weighing 1 pound, you can easily climb rocks and brick walls, stroke a butterfly without fearing of harming it, ride your pet, fly around the city on a drone or using 100 balloons. At music concerts, you can easily reach the stage, running over the heads of other spectators. A lot of things will become difficult for you, though, and some will be completely impossible. It will take a lot of effort to open any door. To type something on a computer keyboard, you'll have to slam it with your fist, and to play the piano, you'll have to walk on the keys. Without help, it will be difficult for you to get out from under the bedsheets. Even a slight pressure of water from the shower will stamp you to the bottom of the tub. Very light life. Well, what if we became even lighter, say 1 ounce? In that case, to give a like, you'll have to jump on the phone, and you can't type on the keyboard no matter how hard you try. A couple of corn grains will last you a couple of weeks, and a slice of bread will be enough to be full for life. The mass of a match seems to you the mass of a knightly sword. You can forget about the stairs and the elevator. Go out the window. Because if you fall from a height of even 10,000 feet, you will land unharmed. In cloudy weather, you can fly all over the world using only the wind. You'll be so light that people can't feel you, even if you sit on their neck. With such talent, you will become just the perfect super spy. Moreover, your weight is just a little bit more than that of the soul. According to research by Dr. McDougall, the weight of the human soul is 0.7 ounces. Any insect is dangerous for you. And the flap of a butterfly wing will be equivalent to the wind from a powerful fan. If you want to go to the gym, then instead of dumbbells, a couple of dimes are perfect for you. You would have achieved considerable success in sports. Take swimming, for example. With such a weight, you wouldn't just swim, you could walk on water. Also, you can feel like a real superhero. Just find a spider's web and swing on it without a problem. But don't lose caution. The spider can easily lift you and drag you away. Still, it's best to sit at home with such weight, stocking up breadcrumbs and a few drops of water. Now imagine that if every person on Earth weighed 1 ounce, then the weight of all of the people would be 198,000 tons. It's like 4 Titanics, or 100 Statues of Liberty. And just so you know, The real mass of all humankind is about 305 million tons. Such a change in weight can occur only in fairy tales. So, what about real life? The weight of the lightest person on Earth was recorded in the 19th century in Mexico. Lucia Cerrate's weight was only 4.6 pounds. For this, she got into the Guinness World Records. And the heaviest person also happened to be a resident of Mexico, Juan Pedro Franco, with a weight of 1,300 pounds. What if situations and Guinness record holders are certainly fascinating, but a lot of interesting things happen to the weight of an ordinary person as well. For example, our body weight varies throughout the year, depending on the season. Did you notice that it is much easier to slim down in summer than in winter? This happens because the human body specifically stores as much fat as possible in order to survive the cold. Also, our weight changes by 2 to 6 pounds during the day. This is due to meals, as well as to the loss of fluid during breathing, perspiration, and answering the calls of nature. Not only the level of physical activity and the numbers of calories consumed can change the mass of our body. Stress does a great job too. The fact is that when we are nervous or excited, our nerve cells are damaged. And in order to restore them, we need as many carbohydrates as possible. How can we get them? Glad you asked. Candy, fast food, ice cream, and other delicious stuff. In addition, excess pounds may appear because of a lack of sleep. If you don't get enough shut-eye, the body doesn't generate energy and stresses out. So it begins to replenish energy with the help of food. A lot of food. In general, gaining or losing weight is quite a difficult and lengthy task. Is there really no way to do this quickly? There is, but not on our planet. The mass of our body, in fact, determines the force with which we are attracted to the Earth. The larger the mass, the stronger the attraction. This is called gravy. Eat too much gravy with your mashed potatoes and you'll increase your mass. No, wait, actually it's gravity, and it greatly depends on the weight and radius of the planet. So if you know the radiuses and masses of other planets, and scientists have found them out a long time ago, then you can calculate the weight you will have on them. Let's say you weigh 132 pounds. You'll be 22 pounds on the Moon and 48 pounds on Mars. But on the Sun, where the gravity is insanely high, you would break any scales if you stand on them, because you'll weigh 3,580 pounds. You'll be the lightest on Pluto. There, your weight will only be 9 pounds. But there are places in our galaxy where gravity is millions of times greater than on our planet. These places are called neutron stars. They are so dense and heavy that 1 teaspoon of the substance that makes up such a star would weigh 110 million tons. I'd stay away from that. Now, you can easily calculate your weight on any planet in the solar system using simple mathematical equations, but it's easier to use an online calculator. Hey, if you learned something new today, then give the video a like and share it with a friend. And here are some other cool videos I think you'll enjoy. Just click to the left or right, and remember, stay on the bright side of life.